Everybody wants abs for different reasons, and for me, it was just realizing that I feel the most confident with a lean aesthetic body. So of course, when I first started trying to get abs, when I really cared about getting abs, it was starting from just a real bulky, massive body type. So I had the stomach, I had the love handles, I had the no definition. And so when I finally decided to get abs, my first thought, which is the approach most people will take, is to do a lot of cardio. The diet too, but cardio was like priority number one, along with doing ab workouts. Because if you look up on YouTube how to get ab muscles, most of what you'll see is get abs with this ab workout. That was me when I first started trying to seriously get abs. But it's like this, getting ab muscles isn't part of some magic routine that you'll see from some YouTuber that puts out a workout for ab muscles. Ab muscles really come from gaining muscle and eating lean. So of course, when I finally did get, I'm talking like legit abs, I had to document the process that I went to, and that process is what I'm going to be discussing here in this video. So first, I'm going to talk about 3 mistakes to avoid that most people make when they want to get ab muscles. So one thing that you need to avoid, which is a common trap to fall into, is doing too much cardio. I definitely did this and made running my top priority because I wanted to get them fast. I wanted to lose weight and get ab muscles fast. Of course, my number one thought was to do a lot of running all the time, do as much running as I possibly could, just have extreme amounts of cardio. But the problem with doing too much cardio, especially the amount of cardio that we all want to do because we're in a hurry to get ab muscles, is number one, you will lose, especially if you're doing it consistently, you will lose a lot of weight and quickly, but you'll lose fat and you'll lose muscle. And muscle, of course, is a thing that we need to keep to really bring our ab muscles out. So that's problem number one with doing too much cardio. And so then the second mistake that people make is, and this goes hand in hand with what I just said, is not prioritizing muscle building. The more muscle you have, the more efficiently your body burns fat. Having a high muscle ratio itself alone is gonna make your body burn fat. It takes more calories to maintain muscle than it does to hold on to fat. So obviously that's why having a lot of muscle itself burns a lot of calories. On top of that, working out burns calories. When it comes to burning calories, is also get the workout in. And then the third mistake that's made a lot of times is spending too much time working out. So if you prioritize muscle to the point where you're just in the gym all the time, you're gonna build muscle, but it's gonna be harder to keep that muscle because you're constantly stressing your body with physical activity and exercise. And of course, it's not gonna leave time for your body and your muscles to heal, leading to less muscle development, leading to less ab muscles. Some say ab muscles are made in the gym, some say ab muscles are made in the kitchen. The truth is it's gonna come from both. You gotta get lean enough for your ab muscles to even show in the first place. But if you build your muscles on top of that, that's gonna make them become visible even before your body fat gets low enough and gets lean enough to make your ab muscles show out. But now that leads me to my next point. It's hard to tell if you're making any progress at all just from looking in the mirror when you're looking at how much fat you lost and if you have abs or not. There's so many different factors that contribute into what you look like day to day and during particular times of day. And for a while, it may look like you're not losing any weight at all despite you doing a lot of cardio. So oftentimes looking in the mirror is not the best way to keep track of if you're making progress with the weight loss and ab muscle building. The real way to do it, especially in the beginning, is to weigh yourself every day. Hop on the scale. A week later, you've lost 2 pounds. 2 weeks later, you've lost 4 pounds, 5, 6 pounds, or whatever. Even though visually your body looks the same, that means that you are making progress. The scale is going to be more accurate for tracking your progress. Once you know your body weight, you can keep track of how many calories you need to eat. It's no secret that eating less calories is the key to losing weight. Most of us already know this, but we don't exactly know how many calories we need to eat or how fewer calories we need to eat compared to what we normally eat. Now, I'm going to be honest, the easiest way, especially nowadays, to find out how many calories you need to eat in order to lose weight and get a six-pack is doing a Google search for a calorie calculator. Even bodybuilding.com, which is one of the more popular sources for this, has a weight loss calculator that you can use. That right there alone will tell you how much of a calorie deficit you need to be on. You're gonna need to put in all the details, your height, weight, your activity levels, and it'll help you to find out this information. And without even using a calculator, a good average to use when it comes to how many calories you need to eat. Whatever your calorie maintenance level is, subtracting 500 to 700 calories from the maintenance level. Because if you taking away too many calories for your diet, you're eating like 1,000, 1,500 less calories than you normally do. Eating too fewer calories is actually gonna be detrimental to getting abs, because that right there is gonna make you lose fat and you're gonna lose muscle all at the same time, defeating the purpose of trying to get ab muscles in the first place. And then when it comes to workout, you don't need to train every single day. Common workout split and a common workout routine that a lot of people do and have had success off of is about minimum 3 days a week. Of course, depending on our goals, a lot of us will spend more time and go more days. But if you're just trying to lose weight, look good, get six-pack ab muscles, minimum 3 days a week, maximum 5 days a week for about an hour in the gym is really all you're gonna need. And only if you're doing the right things. It means that you're gonna have to push yourself outside your comfort zone when you're doing these workouts. So if you're doing workouts where you're not really going till failure, or going close to failure, you're not really gonna tear the muscle down sufficiently enough, which in turn doesn't give your body anything to rebuild once you recover. That means getting outside your comfort zone and working to 1 to 2 reps short of failure or going to failure when you're doing your sets on all your reps for the sets of your workouts that you're doing. Next is exercise selection. So especially if you don't want to be in the gym for that long, you got to find workouts that hit multiple muscle groups at once, which of course are going to be compound lifts. Things like shoulder press, military shoulder press, bench press, squat, deadlift, pull-ups. Compound movements that target different muscle groups all at the same time within that one workout. It's great for increasing your testosterone because of course one of the primary functions of testosterone is literally to build muscle, and it also burns fat. You still do want to add those isolation exercises in, ideally after you do the bigger exercises and the compound lifts first. When you're focusing on this, you'll build muscle while losing weight, and then that six pack will come in no time.